my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now this throw caught left side, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Los Angeles.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A shotgun snap for Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes. Baron Browning buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He gets it to Johnston. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Williams.
Short throw caught by Dosich.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Looking to throw. Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Operating from the gun. Williams. Looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And That's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here's Herbert now on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 30 short, they'll try option left. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here's second and 10.
Ready.
Throwing again. Williams. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He's to the 15.
A big play there for L.A. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10
Come on.
at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Now Williams throwing to start the drive. His throw incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the
Back to throw. Williams.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw again.
That's going to be caught by Judy. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll look to throw again. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Broncos, go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. And even 40 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Ready.
Williams now throwing on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Ready.
And here's a quick throw out to Mims. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Ready, ready.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Normally he's pretty reliable, usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
Again, Herbert. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Finds Johnston. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Herbert throwing again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing the best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And got his man complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Williams. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering.
He's got a man, complete. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the foot. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chargers 11, Broncos 7.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. From the 50, here's Herbert. Uncorks one for Davis. Touchdown, Chargers.
Darius Davis,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Chargers add 6 to their lead.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Williams on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. this a fake? And this is going to blow up in their faces. Not only do they not get the first, they're going to lose big yardage as well.
So a definite surprise there. They try to fake punt, but this time it's going to blow up in their face, CD.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trailing right now, probably trying to generate some momentum. But that felt like one of those go-for-broke type of a plays in a situation where I don't know that they needed to do that. They still have opportunities, and in this case, they took a chance, and it backfired.
First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for two.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1 yard line.
The score, Chargers 25, Broncos 7.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
Here's Williams to throw on second down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Williams. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And quickly they get to the line.
That's good. 4 Broncos.
Now Williams on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
And now they'll shift things around.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther Street, Panther, go.
Back to throw, Williams.
This will be caught, Judy.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Williams now looking to throw on 2nd down.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready, ready.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Javonte Williams.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
And now he'll be brought down in the end zone. And if he went back on his own volition, and he did, that's going to be a safety. And a very rare 1 point here for the kicking team.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver.
To throw again, Williams. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Warriors 70. Ready.
Williams on 1st and 10.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
An 11-yard loss on the play. 19. 3rd down.
Here's Williams throwing on 3rd and long. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Sutton, 57 yards.
And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Charger drive about to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Herbert on first down now. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes where people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, it's Herbert. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down.
Complete to Johnston here.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Herbert on 3rd down now. And Allen's got it. Touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chargers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Operating from the gun, Williams going for the deep ball.
That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Juwan Bentley. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Williams, 45 yards. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the fourth quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull out the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick, and we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention they got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first.
And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Williams' throw taken in by Sutton.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Ready.
Throwing again. Williams. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. With his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Broncos get a bit closer. So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Looking to throw. Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Broncos 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Sheds off the tackle.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball. I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Crowd right.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Again, Herbert. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Gerald Everett, 32 yards.
And the Chargers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score. Chargers 46, Broncos 28. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side of this one.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. With nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now Herbert following the turnover. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Quentin Johnston.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, And he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready up.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Williams off the play fake. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Williams now to throw on 3rd down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Set.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And now here is another interception. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
On the go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
35-yard line.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. Williams. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Buffalo 18.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there, with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit.
Broncos once again going for 2.
Conversion.
Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
34.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Go. 59, 59.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now a deep one for Johnston.
And this is caught.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Chargers,